Welcome everybody from our first video ride of 2021. It's now the end of March, a bit blowy but it's quite nice. I'm riding the Zontes ZT310X. I've had the bike about 3 months now, over the winter period. It's 2019, so it's not brand new. It's got about 3,000 miles on it, and I've just been doing the bits and pieces over winter to get it ready to ride for the summer season. I've got to be a bit careful because I've just changed the brake pads. Apart from the service I was doing, I changed the brake pads to on the front. I've got EBC brakes. It's a HF 140 to buy, quite easy to slip in. Got the organic pads, and on the back I put the HF, I think it's 144, I'll check that, but I think it's 144 on the back, and again, quite easy to do. You got twin piston caliper on the front and a single piston caliper on the back with Bosch 9.1 ABS, which is switchable. I've got so many switches I don't know what to do. The lucky thing about it is I can't open the seat, I can't open the fuel flap, and I can raise the mirror, sorry, the screen by pressing that button. It takes a lot more of the wind noise. I'll stop somewhere for a few minutes, and I'll walk around the bike and show you what I've done to the bike, etc. That way you get to know all the bits and pieces I've done. But this is just basically a ride out and test. My first test ride. The mirrors are excellent, and I love the way that the mirror stocks are not nuts and bolts at the top. The mirror stocks themselves. Right, just getting used to the bike. The mirror stocks come down, and actually the nuts and bolts are underneath that hold them in place. It makes them look nice and sleek. All on this coated aluminium. The clutch is lovely and light. Both the brake lever and the clutch lever is adjustable by this little wheel, so you can have them in or out depending on your feel. Which is a nice touch, because normally you have them like on a dial on the top. But thoroughly enjoying the bike so far. The only one issue I've got with the bike, which I've sorted and it's coming, is the battery itself. With it being a lithium battery, it's only something like, it's very small. I mean, it's 3.5 inches, 4.5 inches long, 3.5 inches high, 3.5 inches width, and it hasn't got enough, not cranking amps, it's got 444 cranking amps, because lithium batteries have, for the size, are the same equivalent amount as a 10 amp battery, 10 amp hour battery. So I've ordered a new replacement battery. I've measured the width under the seat where it can go into, and it's going to have I think it's 25 watt hours, this battery, this lithium battery. And they're not dear now. I got a Life PO4 one, so it's lithium and iron sulfate rather than lithium by itself. They're only supposed to degrade by about 1% per month. So yeah, just look into that. I bought it and I'll sort that out and do that. Serviceable items I've bought. Air filter. I'll just do a little video on that, on how to get the air filter out. It's nice and easy to get out, but it's because it's rubber sided on the air filter, it slots into the hole. Because it's rubber, it tends to, you don't want to come out. So I'll show you how to quite easily get one out to replace. And the one I've taken out and the paper element inside, I'm going to foam filter that so I don't have to buy an helmet again, which is I'll do a video on that as well. But the ride quality is really good. Tyres on the bike, obviously I haven't got the originals. I've got a Bridgestone Battlax BTO23 on the rear, a 160/60, and Bridgestone Battlax BTO23 on the front, which is a 170/70. And this is the first ride out on them, so it's like, again, just be careful in respect of, because I've changed the pads as well, the brake pads. Watch my braking zones and stay quite away from the car in front is the idea. Yeah, so, the switches, I was talking about the switches, wasn't I? Yes, switches, you can't open all the other things without, you know, because the engine's running, the seat won't open, etc. I think I said about that anyway. But switchable ABS, so I can hold the ABS button down here, which is down there, hold that for 3 seconds and the ABS will turn off. I don't see why you want to switch it off unless you're going off road, a bit rough tracking, then you can turn it off. On this side, on the other side here we have an eco button and a sports button. I mean, I've pressed in, so I'm in eco mode, but when it gets to 7,000 RPM, she automatically switches over to a different mapping, and then when you settle back down again, she'll go back to the original eco mapping. And I'm expecting about 90 miles per gallon. On the serviceable items, you can get them from the UK. I had to order them from Japan, a spark plug. I wanted an iridium plug, and Torch do an iridium plug, so I ordered that in, and that's in the bike now. A bit finicky to get them out with the actual spark plug, not a lot of room. You need the old type one, we're talking about the 70s, where it's a normal spark plug with little holes in the top, spark plug spanner, round thing, little hole in the top where you put a screwdriver through just to give it that one click to turn it, to loosen it. That's the way I had to do it. Bike didn't come with a toolkit. There's one supposed to be with it, there's a place for it, but it didn't come anyway. You only get I think I got millions of old Yamaha ones and stuff. You get a 10mm spanner, a 12mm, 13 or 15mm spanner, and you get a little spark plug thing and a couple of pair of pliers and a screwdriver, and that's just toolkit anyway, so I'm not too bothered about that in respect of. But yeah, I'm going to change that battery. USB plug at the front there to plug my phone in if I want to. But I've got a black view phone with a 5500 mAh battery in it. It's a waterproof, drop proof, army grade drop proof Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, so this thing will, last all day anyway, the battery, easily if I'm out and about. I can plug in if I want to. Twice the capacity of a normal phone, at least twice the capacity of battery life, a bigger battery. The screen, where's he going? Why did you go that way for? Twitty knickers. The screen itself is a raisable one, but I want to give that a bit more height when I'm cruising at higher speeds, so 65, 70 or something. So I'll put that on to get me that extra above my head height. I hope this mic's working properly. It's the first time it's a different helmet, the first time I've had it on this helmet. And I'll show you the lights are all LED, obviously. It has daytime running lights that are on all the time, and then it has a beautiful central round light. The daytime running lights come off on the sides, the one above the middle stays on, but the brightness at night when I do one is it's just amazing, the light. And all the switches on here, they all light up as well, a bit like a KTM that way. All the switches lighting up. No vibration from the mirrors, no vibration from the peg. The ride is beautiful, it's a monoshock on the back. And the seat is lovely and comfy. So, got enough power than I need tootling around, but it's good fun. And I got a top box in the rear to get a top box mounting plate. Sorry, not sure which one it was. I'll talk to that when I stop. I'll talk to you about that one. That was a nice place to stop, didn't it? If I go down there. I'll stop up here. Why not, he said. View the bike from here. It's a nice place to stop. I want to have a little walk around. Leave the bike running for a second, just so you can get my fat ass off the bike, just so you can see the daylight running lights at the front there. As you can see, there's one each side and one central one. On the front there I've got some, just in case I decide to come off, which I don't want to do. Oh, can't get this helmet up, there you go. Obviously I put them on myself, so they go on. Upside down forks at the front. It has twin radiators for the cooling. The oil cooling is done through it's done through the frame, the front of the frame here, the oil cooling. So there's no oil cooling radiator. It's all done by the frame. So it's a very, very tight welded frame in that respect. Yeah, there's two what do you call them, fan things to circulate the oil. Yeah, and I put my own. It came with some little tiny ones. Where are they? These ones here. They were on the front here. So I took them off and put some of my own on. Some stainless steel ones. Actually, you can take this plate off the front here, down here, and there's another place you can put one down here. So I'm looking into that kind of thing. Cool touch exhaust, you can't burn yourself on there. I put this plate on the back here to stop everything up, muck and that coming up. Like I say, it's got Bridgestone battlocks on the rear. One of the 6060 ZRs, 69Ws. On the rear I've got a Shad top box. I had to buy this mounting plate because Shad don't do the actual mounting plate that there's 4 bolts under here, it comes through there to there. So I had to get a thicker steel one mounting plate that bolts through the 4 holes that are on the normal bike position down here. So I got them. Hello fly. So I got that to counteract because Shad don't do that anymore. It took them 3 months for Shad to say, oh I'm sorry, that item we're waiting for from Spain isn't going to come, because I ordered it from a Christmas present. My missus is going to be riding with me, so we'll put a backrest on, so when we go down coast, because we're going to go down coast, because we can't go on holiday this year, can't afford to, so we're going to go on coast for a couple of days. Monoshock on the rear, and this is the first time I've had the bike out. It's fully ACF 50'd everywhere, so there's a little bit of smoke still coming from below from the engine side of it, but it's warming up. It's the ACF 50 just burning off. You can see it on the exhaust there because I put it all on it totally soaked it. Like I said, monoshock there, and this is a place to hang your front disc lock brake. Nice touch, that, somewhere to put it. Grab handles, nice big grab handles on the back for the rear passenger. And yeah, phone mount, that, everything. I think I've gone through it all, but you can see the bike from front to rear, good proportion. the way, I mean, the way the bike is built specifically, it took them 3 years to design the bike from scratch. So the Chinese, in respect of normally, like the when Honda first in the 80s came out and got into the bike market, they started bringing their own engine. They did everything new. So obviously China copies everything in that respect. But this company took 3 years to develop this bike from scratch. Everything is 80%, sorry, of everything that on that bike now you can see that's normal on the bike is actually built in their own factory and designed and spec'd by themselves for the actual bike. So it's groundbreaking in respect of it's all built from scratch. It took 3 years to design. It's all built from scratch. You've got an aluminium swinging arm at the back, a bit KTM-esque, but a really nice feature. So yeah, I'll put a picture of the actual factory where it's made and the actual design team. I'll put that up now. I'll put my hand in the air so I know where to clip the video. And that's it. So we shall now go for a ride. You got normal pass, high and low beam, hazard warning lights. You've got your run off and on, your eco sport mode, your lights. So switch the lights on. You see on the main beam. You see now the side lights go off, and the main one goes in the middle, comes on. And that's quite bright for night time. And you see the illuminated dials. And on the screen, I have this is 2019 bike. The Mark II model has a full colour screen, etc. And as you can put your app to it and all sorts of stuff different. But the bike is basically the same. You've got your temperature of your engine here. You got your fuel temperature, your gear at the bottom, your mile per hour there, and it goes up left and right for your rev counter. It's got the time. Not sure if that's right, because I think we just put the clocks forward. And your odometer reading, and then you got your left and right indicator, your high beam, your battery low indicator, your oil, and your temperature, your fuel, your ABS light when you first set off, and it goes off after 6 seconds. And there's a management for like they all have them engine symbols. But that's it basically. Right, continue riding. Oh, and on the foot peg down there, I put a larger one on for when I go to Brands Hatch and stuff. I've taken my little tiny one with me. The touch is lovely and light. Try not to run over that. There. Right, so there's going to be lots and lots of nice videos for summer weather coming. Long throttle, very long throttle-ish, so you can have a bit of fun without actually over-revving the bike. Go watch my distances, because like I say, the brake pads aren't worn in yet, that front one. A good old chug. It's nice over the bumps and stuff. Diversion. I want to go on diversion. I'm going to stay on this road. Old Farmer Giles Road. So yeah, we're going to have lots of fun on the bike over summer. I'll do some nighttime videos and rides and stuff, and we're trying to see if we can get camping out, overnight camping, and sort that out. Trying to stay out of this crap. You never know what's coming around the corner. My travel on my rear brakes just increased slightly. So I'll adjust the pedal and bring it up slightly, so I don't have to put my foot down as far. But other than that, everything's fine. Screen up. Concentrate on what I'm doing, and sometimes you're talking and chatting and you think, and when you're looking at what you're doing, but you're not thinking as much. I think that's probably my age more than anything else. Right, I'm going to love it and leave you. Hope you enjoyed this first video. A little walk around with the bike. Like I said, there'll be loads of other videos. Please subscribe if you can. It will really help me grow my channel. Not forced to do what you want to do, mate. You lovely girls and lads. But I'll speak to you later. Bye bye for now. Thank you for watching.